Hey guys, welcome to the 8th video of Module 4, and here we're going to customize the plot that we have created in our previous video. We are going to adjust the figure size, then we are going to turn on the grids of this plot, then add some title and also the labels. So let's get into it. Okie dokie, time for customization. Alright. Customize the plots. How can I do this? Let's see. Okay. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy paste this code over here very quickly. And now do some kind of customizations over here. So let's see if I want to first of all decrease the whole figure size. I can do this with the help of plt.figure. And then I give this kind of input argument of fig size. And then give some kind of size. Let's say for example 4,4 is something that I want to check. I'll just wait for it. So this is the figure that they have created of the size 4 cross 4. What if I want to just extend this in that X direction without changing this Y? For that what I'll do is let's say for example I'll change this to 10 and see what happens. See, this is something that we wanted. Over here, let's say if I now want to reduce the Y, okay, over here I'll just change this to basically 3 for example and see how the output looks like. So this is how you can adjust the figure size the way you want. Okay, maybe I can also just decrease this to 8. I guess this is looking better. Okay, this is looking a bit better. Okay, I am having whole data that I can see over here, and it's pretty much good according to me. You can fit it to your screen the way you want by adjusting the figure size. Now the next thing that I want to do is I want to get rid of all these numbers that I can see over here. Or maybe you know what? It's just for the demonstration purpose. So yeah, just let me just go ahead and show it to you and then I'll just remove it. Okay. plt.axis. It's going to give you the command to this axis and I'm just going to turn it off. By doing this, you will see that this kind of labeling is gone. The whole axis with respect to that figure is gone now. You are just having this type of a graph. So a lot of times you will be dealing with this. Typically when you will be dealing with this, some kind of an image data. In image data, you won't like this kind of axis, right? So a lot of times you will get rid of it in the visualization purpose. But for now, let's just bring it back. If I want to add some kind of a grid, I can do this plt.grid over here. Let's see what happens if I run this code. So what do we have? This is the type of grid that we have generated. Now let's say for example, give some of the title to it. So let's say plt.title. Okay, so with the help of this pie plot, I'm giving this title and let's say visualizing the quadratic data. I can give some of the color if I want on top of that. Let me explain that how you can do this. I'll just give, let's say for example, color is equal to red. After that, let's say I'll give weight is equal to bold. It's going to convert this whole text to bold. And then let's say font size. Font size, I want to increase it to 15. Let's see what type of output do we get. Yes, this is the type of output that we are having currently. Okay, you can again change this kind of parameters. These are some of my favorite parameters. And let's say if you want to know what type of colors do the matplotlib accepts over here, you can go to this matplotlib colors. Just search about that. And click on this documentation and you can literally go ahead and search for all the type of colors it takes as an input. You can see that there are also short forms. So for red it takes R, for green it takes G, for B, for blue it's going to take B. So if I just convert this to R, let's see if it's working or not. Yes, it do work. It is working like a charm, right? So it's just that you just go ahead and explore these colors. Let's say I want to have tab pink now. Let's see what happens if I use tab pink. This is the power of documentation, guys. Okay, this is the power of documentation. Over here we are having this tab pink. What is this tab? This tab is nothing but whatever color palettes that we are having in the tableau. That's the type of palette that we are having in the matplotlib over here. Isn't it just great? Well, yes, guys. If you want, you can also explore a lot of this whole colors the way you want. You simply need to go to Google and search for matplotlib colors. That's it. You are going to get the documentation out of it right away. That's it. I'm not even going to link this kind of thing over here because it's some kind of practice you need to start doing it. All right. You go to Google, go to any kind of search engine of your choice, type what you want, and you will be getting it if the documentation is available, right? Yes, I can get rid of them now. And now let's say if I want to give, let's say, X label and Y label, how can I do this? I can simply say that, like, plt.x label. What is the label I want to give? Let's say X values created using linspace, some kind of data. Then let's say I'm using color is equal to magenta. I know that M stands for magenta. And then I don't want to change the weight to bold. Rather, I'll change the font size maybe to 13, for example. Let's see how it looks like. This is the output. Okay, I'll just convert this tab ping to, let's say, maroon, for example. I cannot give M for maroon, okay, because matplotlib recognize M's for magenta. So I just need to type it the whole as it is. I guess, yes, this is looking better. I'll just decrease the font size of this to maybe 11. You can do this kind of customizations, okay guys, the way you like it. Just like this, I'll also copy this whole thing and paste it over here for me for the Y label. Okay. So this is the Y values created by squaring X values. See, any kind of thing that is suitable for you, you just give it over here. I'll just run this code and that's the output. Clearly it's not fitting over here. Let me just call it Y values. That's it. This is how it's going to look like. Again, on top of this, you can do a lot of things, but for this specific program, knowing all of these things, I guess, is more than enough. If there will be any different thing on top of this, understanding them will not be a problem. That's my challenge. If you have understood everything that I've explained over here. So now you must be pretty much aware about what exactly is NumPy and Matplotlib. Then with the help of NumPy, what all things you can do, with matplotlib.pyplot, what all things you can do. Again, this is just like, one small drop in the whole ocean. There is a lot more to explore, but it's not really going to help us for this particular program, so it's fine. Okay. So yes, guys, that's about Matplotlib and NumPy.